When I was in Spain, we spent a lot of time in Barcelona and I ate a dish which I thought was very, very similar to a creme brulee. And it started a huge argument about what came first, Catalan cream, or Crema Catalana as it's called there, or creme brulee. Now the Spanish people assured me that they got there before the French. I don't know, we're gonna go with their version though. We're gonna make a Catalan cream. Now there are a few differences between the French version and the Spanish version, and Catalan cream comes from the Catalan region of Spain, so down south. So I guess it's one of those things you could throw up in the air and see what comes first, but I think from what I had in Spain, I enjoy this one a little bit more. Go through the same processes. We've got cinnamon sticks, cream, and milk. Then the zest of one orange, and I'm gonna zest a lime as well. And this is why I like it more. Vanilla cream is wonderful, but I think this just has a little bit more going on when it comes to cinnamon, orange zest, lemon zest, flavors that I really, really, really love. The other difference is this isn't a baked custard, it's a set custard. So we add corn flour to it, we make it nice and thick, and we set it in the fridge instead of baking it in the oven. I don't want to bring it to the boil, I'm just going to bring some heat into it so that what we've got in there, those zests and the cinnamon, infuse into the cream and the milk mixture. While that happens, we'll get the base of our custard ready. So 5 egg yolks, about half a cup of caster sugar. I'm going to whisk them together. Now remember, as soon as they go in, start to whisk because the egg yolks will be cooked by the sugar if you don't do that. That's in. Corn flour, about a tablespoon. This does two things. One, it means that when you're cooking it out, you're not going to scramble it. Corn flour is a stabilizer, and it means that you won't scramble your eggs when you add heat to them, so you don't have to be as careful when you're heating it up. And it also means that it will thicken quicker and set harder once you take heat out of it. So once we put it in the fridge and cool it down, we'll end up with a nice set custard. So now that's whisked together, we can leave that to sit. Our milk and cream mixture has been sitting for about 10 minutes. I've got as much flavour as I'm going to get out of my zest and my cinnamon. So it's time to get ready to bring the two components together. Working in the kitchen alone, so I'll make my little collar and put my bowl on top of that. That way I can whisk and everything stays still. Now I need another set of hands. Amy, can I borrow you for a minute?
Sure. What do you
need to add this slowly, and you need to stir.
Yep,
so we'll just make
no worries.
Thank you. So Amy's here because I don't have...
3 hands?
Yeah, 3 hands. And you need to, if we put this in and I'm not whisking, we'll cook the eggs out and we'll end up with scrambled eggs. So not only am I making a mess.
Yeah.
Because I'm lucky you were here.
Yeah. Imagine how much mess you would have made if I wasn't here.
You're here because you knew I was going to be cooking this dish, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm going to blame the mess on you.
I'm always about when it's dessert time.
I can always rely on you turning up when I need you, Amy. And then we can pop that back in there.
Back in our pan.
Turn the heat back on. Thank you.
No worries.
You can go in and see Sal and Charlie now.
Yeah, I will.
I'll bring dessert in when it's done.
Cool, thanks.
Thank you. Okay, so now we just cook this out until it thickens. As we cook that egg sets and we end up with a nice smooth custard. Our custard has thickened up, so now I'm just going to add it into a jug to make it easier to pour into our moulds. Pour all of that in. The smell is absolutely divine. Oh, it reminds me of being back in Spain. The ramekins that you need, don't get glass ones because you're going to blow torch the top of them and they'll crack. So you need something that's ceramic. But apart from that, you can go with anything you want as far as looks go. And fill it almost to the top, leave a little bit because we've got to put some sugar on the top of that. If you've tried creme brulee before and you're a fan of creme brulee, I urge you to try this. All right, I'm going to pop these in the fridge. They'll take about probably 30 minutes to set, I reckon. We'll take them out and we'll put the sugar and blowtorch them.
How my Crema Catalana is going. I smelled something.
They're going well. You scared the hell out of me. They're going really well. I'm a little bit worried about them not being set.
Okay.
So while you're here,
Yep.
you can actually blowtorch them. Because
Okay.
if they don't work, it's your
And
fault.
it's on me. Okay.
All right, a little bit of caster sugar. Just going to sprinkle on top, just to caramelise.
If we're
Do you want
gonna
some
have a
help
flame.
there?
Yeah. Having a technical difficulty. There we go.
There you go. There you go, boss. So all you're doing is the flame goes back and forth over the sugar caramelizes and you get a nice little crust on top. What I'm looking for is to make sure that they don't melt, because I was a little worried about them not being set.
But at the same time, you do want quite a dark caramel
Yeah.
from the
Well done,
sugar.
chef. That looks good.
I think my favourite part of this sort of dessert is to get that really nice, strong sort of caramelised flavour on top.
Yeah, and I can smell that you've actually taken that quite a long way. That's nice and bitter, which is what you want. You've got a really sweet, smooth custard on the bottom.
Yeah.
And we've now got a nice crack on top and a little bit of business.
Yep.
Which one's yours, which one's mine?
I'll have the slightly darker one, slightly bigger one.
I'll go with this one. We've got to wait for them to cool a little bit so you can get that crack, but let's go and sit down and eat.
Yep, cool.
You
Sounds
always
good.
turn up at the right time, don't you?
Yeah, I know. I do. Nice crust.
Oh,
It's good crust.
Spain.